Hey guys, my name is Klifoth. I am the CEO and owner of Audiovector from Copenhagen in Denmark. We are in Singapore at the AV Intelligence showroom, our distributor here, and we're about to launch our new R Series. So the R Series contains of an R1, which we have over here. This is a two-way bookshelf or stand mount. We deliver a stand mount as well. 87.5 dB sensitive, completely built by hand in Denmark. There we have 3 different models, but I'll explain that to you a little bit later. This is the top spec in Italian walnut real wood veneer. So the R Series has an R1. We have an R3, which is a 2.5 way. We do also a center channel. We do an in-wall, in-ceiling, on-wall, and a subwoofer as well. Then we have our R8 Areti, which is a 4-way speaker with a isobaric compound bass system internally and a 4-inch driver, mid-range driver, rear firing. So, but a little bit more about the R3. So the R3 or the R Series came out October 2019, and so far we have been received. It has been received very, very well. So how we work our upgrade concept is that we have 3 models: a Signature, a Avantgarde, and an Areti, where Areti is the top model. So the Signature features a Evotech soft dome tweeter built by hand by us at our facility, open to the rear, which is a concept we use for all our R Series speakers. We have 2 drivers, one mid-range and one bass driver. A little bit different measuring, different roll, different magnetic system. These are done in Denmark as well. Crossovers, damping material, assembly, finish work, paint, we do this as well. So Signature is the entry level. Very, very easy speaker to drive, easy to match, and easy to place. If you go to Avantgarde, which is step number 2, you get our famous air motion transformer. The air motion transformer is based on the Dr. Oscar Heil principle. So this is also open to the rear. This moves no mass, and it works up to 52,000 hertz. We have now a high efficiency mid-range driver, which you can see is ventilated to the front, but also, if you take it out, it is ventilated through the rear. We use a titanium technology within our voice coil to prevent distortion from hysteresis. And there's less distortion using titanium than if you were to use aluminum. We have an improved crossover, better damping material, and all in all, better parts. If we were to use the analogy around cars, let's talk BMW for example, this could be a 520, this could be a 540, and this would be the M5. So, let's talk about the Areti, the top spec. The Areti has an even more tweaked Areti air motion transformer, also of course built by hand by us. It has a small acoustical lens, which makes sure that all the unpleasant sibilants, Ks and Ts are reduced without any loss of detail. We have, as you saw before in the Avantgarde, a high efficiency mid-range, but now also a high efficiency bass driver. If we move it around, you will see that we in this model feature a full carbon crossover plate, because the crossover is mounted just on the other side of these terminals, which are made in-house as well. By using a carbon fiber plate, we can reduce the distortion and the trans-induced distortion coming from metal if it was aluminum as the other models. We take this away. So this is basically just a cleaner material. You can biamp the speaker, and on the Areti version we have a grounding concept. So the grounding concept adds ground to all the chassis of the drivers. And it takes away the distortion made when the membranes are moving. So when a membrane is moving, it will affect the basket a little bit, and by adding ground and letting some tension away, we get a cleaner result and we get to lower the noise floor. Concept is called freedom. If you want a special color, we can do that for you. We are working with a very talented painter, car painter in Denmark, working for Porsche, Lamborghini, and other supercars. So let's say that you want a red color from a famous car brand. We can make that color for you. If you want gray, yellow, blue, doesn't really matter, metallic, flat, matte, gloss, let us have your color code and we can make that for you. This is of course also spray painted by hand in Denmark, sanded, painted, sanded, painted, and then lacquered 6 times at the end. Result is stunning. R8. We're very proud of the R8 because the R8 stands farther to the R3, to the R1, R center as well, and so on. So the R3 is a 4-way speaker with an isobaric bass compound system internally. It is a passive speaker, so the power comes through from the crossover. This has a separate crossover and is fully working. Then we have 2 bass drivers in a mid-range and an arrêté air motion transformer. We also, in this speaker, feature a 4-inch rare firing mid-range driver. Baffles, plinths, are made of solid aluminum. The aluminum is sanded, glass blasted, brushed, and then anodized. Different angles, little bit taken from the watch world. See, if you have a very nice Swiss watch, you can see some angles you have a polished edge, some angles you have a glass blasted edge. So finish is phenomenal. And this is anodized in a gunmetal color. So the spine, for example, is made from one solid piece of aluminum. So this is also working as a cabinet strengthener. So by putting this solid aluminum baffle, mounting this on the cabinet, you get a stronger cabinet. So this version is a Italian walnut burl. Veneers from Italy, and this is lacquered 11 times. You can also get this speaker in any color you want. Charge the same. It has the freedom concept. It weighs around 90 kilos a piece. And yeah, it's a nice performer. This is 92.5 dB sensitive. So don't worry about your amplifier. It will probably and most likely be able to drive them. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Speak soon.